Hello everyone, and what you're looking at here today is my 50-inch Casablanca Delta II in Snow White. Manufactured on September 18, 1992, was the 629th fan made on that day. I got this fan from Craigslist a month ago along with a Snow White Lady Delta. I normally don't go for common Casablancas and common finishes, but I only got it for the Lady Delta. It uses a 28mm Emerson K55 motor with a 4-5 blade rubber flywheel, 3-speed PC board with a Zingier pole chain, long switch housing, and it's electrically reversible. So yeah, we'll go ahead and show you the close-ups. It's got the B583 Snow White blades on both sides. The Hang-Tru II downrod and the poster called Hang-Tru are not original. They came off from my Saturn fan. As you can see here, here's the LCA right there. Tag. Not sure if you can see it well, but it says 14111111D. So it's a showroom model, not the Home Depot one with the blades included. So yeah, it is common, but I still like these. We're going to start with the 4-blade configuration and we'll begin the fan on low. Surprisingly enough, for being a 1992 Slumber 3 Casablanca fan, rarely do you see Emerson K55s used in that time period. Predominantly, Samsung was used more often during this time period. My guess is that they were alternating back and forth, but that's most definitely the case for that fan. And also I want to point out that another collector did found a bright brass Delta II with a 10 UF loose capacitor harness, and that one is the worst cost cutting measure. And it has an Emerson K55 in it too. That's about below. Here's medium. It's moving a good amount of air on medium. Definitely is putting a good one. That's about for medium. Now here's high. Like most of your typical Casablanca fans that uses the K55, XLP, Samsung, or Astrocin motor, it puts out tons of air on high speed. But definitely the Samsung and the XLP puts out more air there. And I think same with Astrocin, even though the Samsung and the Astrocin bearings are known to be crap. Now I'll go ahead and turn it off and we'll do spin down. Delta II fans are so common and they're pretty plentiful. The Snow White Delta II came out in 1986 as a designer colors finish, such as gloss black, dusty rose, Moroccan sand, designer gray, and decorative mauve. I don't know if I'm forgetting some, but if you want to know more about the finishes for the Delta II, refer that to my Verde Delta II video that I did a remake in August. And that should answer your question about the Delta II fans. I'm not going to explain it in the Snow White one. But I will explain about the K55 and Samsungs around 99992. So, say like the Delta II, the late Delta and Mercury did had Samsung motors at that time period, 1990, 1992, predominantly. Those are examples I'm going to say about these Casablanca fans. There are Slumber 3. They were alternating back and forth between K55 and Samsung. Not sure why, but it's potentially, I think it's the greedy pricing that Emerson had, but I don't have a 100% solid answer, so I don't know the whole entire story behind it. It does seem to have a dry bearing noise when the blades are off, but it shouldn't be too bad. I think the spin down time stopped quickly than my Verde one. So I'll go ahead and reverse the fan, and then we'll go ahead and start off low. That's Buffalo. Here's medium. That's buff medium. Now here's high. It's quite ironic how this fan was made on National Ceiling Fan Day, but way before 2013. 2013 is when National Ceiling Fan Day started. I'm not into looking for common finishes for Delta II fans due to them being common. Probably might sell any Delta II fans that are in common finishes, but for now I'll be keeping this one. Alright, that's about for high speed, and I'll go ahead and turn it off. We'll do spin down. I don't even hear any bearing noise in one slight bit. Frankly, I don't hear it with the blades on, but I might consider replacing the bearings. But who knows? Sadly, this K55 doesn't have any provisions for the InteliTouch board, nor the ComfortTouch board. There's no holes for the provision of having an InteliTouch board. Sadly, I wish it did, but the metal plates behind it are covering the holes. So it's quite sad, because I was hoping if I ever run across a Samsung Casablanca fan with the InteliTouch or the ComfortTouch system, I would switch it out for the K55 from this. And then slap in a Samsung for the Delta II. Because they're so common and they're mostly available in Slumber 3 fans. Not common in InteliTouch like the Discovery. The Discovery was basically an InteliTouch Delta II, and then you also do have your bright brass InteliTouch Delta II, which included a K4B and antique oak blades. That surfaced on eBay a few years back. A collector tried to get it, but the seller didn't accept the offer, so it was a no. Sadly. Alright. So that's about it with the 4-blade configuration. Now I'll go ahead and show it with 5 blades. Alright, now here it is with the 5-blade configuration. Don't mind what the heck is up with the Hang-Tru. I'm thinking it's because the screw got bent. I should check after this video. Now we're going ahead and demonstrate the fan, starting off with low. That's about for low. Here's medium. That's about for medium. Now here's high. With 5 blades, it still kicks out tons of air on high speed. But then again, 4 blades actually moves more air than 5 for a reason. One is because of less motor drag, two, more blade spacing, three, better efficiency, and also, pretty obvious that four actually moves more air than five. Alright, now I'll go ahead and turn it off and we'll do spin down. Now, yes, the Hang-Tru II downrod is what it would have came from the factory, but it also would have actually came with a recalled plain Hang-Tru with a horizontal cutout to where the hatch goes to. But I'm using a post-recalled Hang-Tru since I don't feel like changing out the Hang-Tru. I'll do the same for the Lady Delta. And also don't bother using the LCA because there's already a Hang-Tru there anyways. So I figured it'd be best to steal the downrod off the Saturn, and that'll be it. It's really in good condition other than a few nicks, but not too bad. And I think my Snow White Delta 2 spins down really quickly, more than the Verde one I have. Verde is one of those rules that I can get common Casablancas and uncommon or rare finishes. Preferably like gloss black, Moroccan sand, dusty rose, chrome is one of the few examples I get. Dark bronze, most definitely. Navajo white, pastel, Navajo, peach Navajo is another example I can definitely would go for in my rules of collecting common Casablancas in either uncommon or rare finishes. Common finishes I don't really go for unless if it's something it has rare. So I'll go ahead and reverse the fan, and we'll go ahead and start off low. That's about low. Here's medium. That's about for me. Now here's high. The vent screen is in really good condition, despite the fact they used crappy vent screens in the 90s. The early 90s, to say the least. I forgot to mention this has an late 80s, I believe, top end bell on a 90s K55. I'm not entirely sure if it's leftover parts or whatever. Now I'll go ahead and shut it off and we'll do spin down. I don't have a lot to say about this fan, but other than the fact that it is in really good condition with a few scratches, it's not bad. If I were to put this up somewhere while I'm thinking about selling it, I'd consider putting it in my aunt's living room with the handmade Hang-Tru II and the King of Fan Spectrum is at are there. Because I'm trying to avoid common Casablancas and common finishes. Like I said. So other finishes I considered going for like champagne or even like classic white, or just even Florentine Verde. I do have a regular Verde one, which I've mentioned I think a few times in this video already, so sorry if I keep mentioning it. And that's just about it. So that's all we have today with the 50-inch Casablanca Delta II in Snow White from September 18, 1992. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.